You ready, Carol? Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You there, Jason?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, fine. So for roll call, we have 8 members present, and on the phone is Jason Maurer. Okay, communications. Actually, we're going right to new business. So I'm going to, I'm doing the resolution tonight because Mr. O'Rourke is sick. Okay, so resolution 20-15.
We have public participation.
Sorry. There's no, anybody here? No. Okay, so no public participation. Going on to new business, resolution 20-15, to consider and act upon a resolution to rescind resolution 20-12. I'll introduce the resolution and move for its adoption. Resolution 20-15, resolved that resolution 20-12, which was adopted by the Monroe Town Council on January 27, 2020, by an affirmative vote of 9-0, is hereby rescinded. I need a second.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Tony?
No.
Oh, John, you know what, you have a hold your hand up, because it's really hard to see. Okay, so, seconded by John Formicella. Discussion? Anybody, Mr. Kellogg?
Well, you all have my, my memo in your package, which is probably, pretty much says everything. I've asked that you entertain this resolution in this meeting tonight, which I appreciate, so that we may present to the Board of Education an MOA with an appropriate termination date. And as I mentioned, Mr. Leo is available this evening, so any questions you may have in regards to the MOA that's going to be provided in the second item under new business, he's here and happy to entertain those questions so that we may move this forward.
Okay, thank you. Any other discussion? All right, all in favor of this motion? Oh, I'm sorry, wait, I'm sorry. Mr. Lito.
Can I speak from here?
Sure. No, you can speak from there.
I just wanted to inform council that the motion to rescind was chosen in this particular case. There were 2 options, motion to rescind and a motion to amend, which both would accomplish the same thing. Amend would have been more streamlined, but it was stickier based upon the changes, so the motion to rescind was appropriate. All members are here, so I don't have to go through what the threshold will be for a vote, but I just wanted you to know that those 2 options were considered, and really we're amending something, but it was cleaner to rescind it and then re-vote on it.
Okay, thank you very much. No other discussion? So all in favor of this motion?
Aye.
So it passes 9-0. Resolution 20-16. I'll introduce the resolution and move for its adoption. To consider and act upon a resolution regarding a memorandum of agreement known as an MOA between the Town of Monroe and the Board of Education for the Joint Finance Administration. A true and accurate copy of said MOA is attached hereto. So the resolution 20-16, resolved that Kenneth M. Kellogg, First Selectman of the Town of Monroe, is authorized to execute and deliver on behalf of the Town of Monroe the attached memorandum of agreement and any associated documents by and between the Monroe Board of Education for the Joint Finance Administration. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, Jason, thank you. Discussion, Mr.
So
Kellogg?
the changes in this MOA versus the one that you entertained the previous meeting is that the termination date has been revised to July 3rd, 2020. In addition to trying to make it through the end of this fiscal year, that happened to be the end of a payroll date, and it was slightly more convenient and practical for the finance department. The other change is in item 1B. The reference to a job description was removed, and it was replaced with in the sole discretion of the Town of Monroe Finance Director in 1B. The other change that was discussed that evening in item 3 has been, is still reflected in the document as was discussed on Monday evening. There are no other changes.
Okay, thank you. Any other discussion?
So we came off of June 30th for what reason?
I'm sorry?
We came off of June 30th for what reason?
June 30th was originally selected because it was the end of the fiscal year. However, it was brought to my attention that it would be a little bit more easier from a practical standpoint to select July 3rd because it is the end of a payroll period in terms of the allocation of Mr. Bonofsky's salary.
Okay, thank
Just a
you.
clean period.
All in favor of this motion, we're voting?
Well, before we go to end discussion, I just want to thank the town attorney for working with me yesterday on crafting language that him and I worked on together to alleviate the litigation worries that I had. And as drafted, I think this agreement is a stronger agreement. So thank you to Frank for that. And I fully support it as drafted.
Okay, we're voting? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, it passes 9-0. Thank you. Second, public participation? Nobody's here.
Special meeting,
I beg your pardon?
there's no second special, that's why there's none.
Okay, thank you. A motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn?
Motion.
By John Polacco. Second by Terry Rooney. All in favor?
Aye.
Passes
Aye.
8-9-0.